Life, out of balance. I remember the miller's words. Is it our nature to think ourselves somehow separate from all other things? We do seem to perceive in extremes, light or dark, good or bad, happy or sad. When we follow any extreme path, life falls out of balance and we become grotesque caricatures of ourselves. Inside, we become like a pregnant goblin, forever travailing, but never giving birth. Empty vessels obsessed with fullness. Perhaps our true nature is neither extreme. Path and a life in balance is the middle path. But where is this middle path? I have not seen or heard it, though I cry out, "Hello!" in the unpopulated wilds. I seem to be alone. I want to give an opportunity to someone who has followed me secretly, a chance to walk with me. But it seems unlikely as chickens that swim for anyone to change the path they have chosen.
Hello? Remember yourself sealing the crooked window shut, but not why you did it. You enjoy your freedom the same way a guinea pig enjoys his maze. Is there are these puzzles?
I dreamed of a brightly colored carnival that came to the village. A dark storm threatened on the horizon, and the winds battered the tents and streamers. A hawker in a top hat cried out from a grandstand, "Come one, come all, test your wits and guile in the house of mystery. Adventure or horror, it is up to you." A game of $60 for the majestic audience. Lines of people with blank eyes, starved wide, filed in slow procession into the tent.
It would take you literally like 24 hours just to explore this entire game. Ain't nobody got time for that. walkers.
There are those who simply never choose a path. They know that neither extreme is balanced, but they cannot find the middle path, and so they become frozen in a stasis of indecision. Distracted by anything and following the whims of the day, they seek to fill the emptiness with any passing fancy. They too seek the genie, but they do not know why, and so become lost. Even with unmoving eyes they see me. They would eat me alive if they could.
Looks like we got another cave coming up here. Thank God. Get out of this fucking rain. Oh, no, never mind. It's the big old rock.
Though I have not seen much life along this path, I look for it. I thought I saw a stag out the corner of my eye, fleet-footed into the forest. Or perhaps it was just a memory rising to the surface. I remember walking idly through the forest one day, simply enjoying the green scent of the air and the singing of the birds, when my idyll was disrupted by a crashing through the trees.
This kind of reminds me of like Blade's Edge. Oh. Why did that spook me?
It was a stag that seemed frightened and injured, as its legs buckled beneath it, and it fell to the ground at my feet. I could see that it was shot through with an arrow. I recognized the work of the Fletcher from our village. His shot was not true, and I wondered how far the stag had run before collapsing. How long had his fear and pain been drawn out? His chest heaved with struggling breath. He fought to breathe his last.
That's sad.
I knelt and laid his muzzle in my lap. I stroked his fur
Oh,
and
almost
lied
there.
to him in whispers that it was okay. It would be better. His eyes seemed to plead with me. He did not want to die, but could not live any longer. Then, a final exhalation, a susursus of blood-flecked air from his steaming muzzle, and he was still. Silence blanketed the world, broken only by my sobs. Why did I have to witness this? Why did I have to be the one?
I guess you kind of put yourself in that position, Lula. You were the one out there in the fucking woods. Okay, we'll go this way. Oh, speed travel. Yes. Oh my god.
Where the heck is this thingy?
Then tell me about it. Let's talk about it.
I have held the dying in my arms and whispered them to better worlds. Worlds that I no longer believe exist. That moment, I was changed forever. Something shattered in my heart and was forever lost. There could be no gods that allowed this. There could be no magical place, free from pain and suffering, to greet us after death. The shamans were fools, feeding lies to the people to keep them placated.
Whoa, anti-religion.
Such lies are not only false, but cruel. It makes people go through their lives in apathy, in expectancy of something better to come. It lessens the value of this life, this one brief and shining moment of light tucked between the twin expanses of infinite nothing. We squander our lives as if in rehearsal. We wait and hope as the unretrievable moments slip by. I know now, faith is the cruelest lie.
It's really not good. Like, there's really nothing I can do to get a better shot at him, so...
Let the sky itself fall and the world be broken. What do they care, those that live in hopeful expectancy of death's dream kingdom? They are empty, ciphers without any knowledge other than what is given to them. They amble about the world in apathy and love it not. The truth is, the only thing that they love is themselves. They believe what they want to believe, for fear of death, for fear of the knowledge that life ends.
I just saw the fiery mountain, like earlier, where'd it go?
They have found in their faith a loophole, a way out of the truth, thinking they will cheat death itself, or that death is simply not real. It is only a transition, a relocation of some imaginary life-bearing magic that animates them. In blissful ignorance, they willfully blind themselves to the truth. Even as the world tears itself apart, they would rejoice and smile in glee. There is much in it that angers me.
This game really bothers me. Like, I don't know why. I mean, I'm walking around. I got a lot to look at, but this game really bothers me.
Let's jump across the gap.
Let's do that.
Having once believed, they can never again learn